I think growing up in the Midwest was definitely an awesome thing because I get to feel what the West Coast has and what the East Coast has, because the Midwest is like a meeting ground for both styles.
Out of the whole country, the Midwest BMX scene is like the strongest.
The situations out here aren't always perfect, you know. The riders out here appreciate things a lot more.
There's people in the Midwest who are really good at like, they can ride street and they can ride park real well, you know what I mean? Because they have like different seasons, so they're like, they might ride street all summer, but all winter they're stuck inside, so they have to ride a skate park, so they have to be good at both. Every other weekend there was a different contest, either in Columbus, Cleveland, or Chicago, Milwaukee, you know, like there's always contests going on, so that's where everyone would travel to.
The Midwest has also spit out a lot of notable companies as well, like DK Bikes in Ohio, FBM started in Indiana, Standard started in Iowa, Metal is a frame company, and Shit Luck is a clothing company, and Baco is just kind of a lifestyle all on its own.
I think the part about Chicago that keeps me there is the fact that I'm kind of an ambassador to the city. There aren't very many pro BMXers there, so a lot of BMXers come in and out of town.
The hard part about traveling for me is I'll go months sometimes without seeing, you know, my brother or like my mom or something. So
Like Cali and all that stuff's a lot of fun, but usually after like 2 months I'm over it. Like I'd rather be back in Ohio.
Yeah, so quickly.
Bang, bang, everything's moving!
the first time I met Kevin Porter was at Woodward Camp in Pennsylvania. He was having a foam session, which is crazy to think now because you probably wouldn't even be able to catch him in the foam pit.
Kevin has done a lot of crazy things. Like he was 720 quarters to fakie. He's spun faster than anybody in the world, and this was like 6 years ago before anybody was doing 720s really. Like I guarantee kids don't know that he was kind of the one doing it first, you know?
A lot of the riders that came from Ohio had a kind of stylish racer, ramp rider thing. Anthony still has that style today.
Growing up in the Midwest has for sure made an impact on the way I ride. I feel that it's really made me have the style that I have today.
Woo! No good.
I met Anthony when I was 15 going to his local skate park for a contest.
Anthony was killing this mini ramp at Section 8.
At that time, he rode it better than anybody else. I totally understand like how much work he's put in to get to where he's at now.
Yeah, the first time I met Tony Nyer was in Youngstown at Section 8 skate park.
He's entertainment, 100%. So if you're with him, you're gonna have a really good time.
There's never a dull moment with Tony. He's always saying something funny.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Whoa.
Green wheel for the underside ice on the gas. When I first met him, he was like this go-getter kid, very, very cut and dry ramp rider. He came out of Ohio, so he had a very Ohio feel. To watch that transform and to see what he is today, it's amazing. Now he's like this very rough street rider. Like if he wants to do an ice pick down a rail, I'm scared for the rail.
It's a disaster out here.
I go down a lot and it hurts every single time. I'd rather get hurt riding and trying something new than, you know, just being like an average dude and just walking around and getting hurt, you know what I mean?
I don't think that I ever actually planned on being a professional bike rider. I think what happened was I started bike riding, I started reading magazines, I started seeing who was really famous, and my whole goal was to meet those people. I was like getting closer to them, you know, you get starstruck. That never changed, it still hasn't changed to today.
When companies start approaching me to actually pay me, it's like, you still don't look at it as like a job. Each situation that happens, it just gives me another opportunity to go a little further. I don't think that like BMX is gonna, you know, I'm not gonna be able to ride 150. It's not gonna last forever.
I don't really think that my thoughts on BMX really changed. Like it's still a hobby of mine, and it's just kind of like a bonus that I can make money doing it.